This is a rate of change question. Remember, rate of change, you have to find the unknown rate when the given rate is, the rate would be given times a derivative. Rate is anything change with time. So the rate of change of volume is dV by dt. Rate of change of area is dA by dt. Rate of change of radius is dr by dt. And these are the rates. Derivative is if you differentiate some sort of a volume, usually it's in terms of radius, it would be dV by dr. If you differentiate area, it would be dA by dr, or they're reciprocal. So that is the idea behind rate of change sums. So the first thing that we have to do is a spherical balloon. So it's a sphere. It's a sphere. So volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. Let me write it over here. So 4/3 pi r cubed. This is the volume of a sphere, and the rate of increase of its volume. So rate of increase of its volume means dV by dt is given by this. So given dV by dt equals to some constant divided by V. This information is given, and given that the radius of the balloon is this and the volume is this, we have to find dr by dt. That is the unknown rate we have to find. So all this information is given. So let's do this. First of all, unknown rate dr by dt equals to given rate dv by dt. Here the information is given, dv by dt into derivative. Now since we have to find r, dr by dt, so we can write here dr by dv. In that case, the dv cancels and we get dr by dt. So the formula for the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. Therefore dv by dr is going to be 4/3 pi is a constant, so r cubed derivative is 3r squared. We can simplify this as this 3 cancels, 4 pi r squared. And now we can plug in the value. So dr by dt equals to dv by dt. dv by dt is constant k divided by v, multiplied by dr by dv is the reciprocal of dv by dr. So it would be 1 by 4 pi r squared. Now we can simplify further. So k divided by v. Now v is 4/3 pi r cubed. Remember, we have to write down the answer in terms of r. So the formula for volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed multiplied by 1 by 4 pi r cubed. What we can do is we can take all the constant together. K is a constant, 4 by 3 pi is a constant, 4 pi is a constant. So we can take all the constant together. So k 4 by 3 pi multiplied 1 by 4 pi multiplied by r cubed into this is r squared, that is going to be 1 by r to the power 5. We can take all this constant as an arbitrary constant b. All this constant, these are all numbers, these are all constant. We can take it as an arbitrary constant b divided by r to the power 5. So dr by dt equals to constant divided by r to the power 5. Next, question number B is we have to solve this general solution that we found in part A. To solve a general solution, to find the general solution of a differential equation is to basically integrate, and we have to do this using the separable method. So let me define this first. So differential equation is any equation that has some sort of a derivative. So here we have dr by dt equals to some constant by r to the power 5. So this is a differential equation, and to integrate this we can find the solution of the differential equation. Here the solution would be r equal to something. If you integrate a differential equation, if you solve a differential equation, you would always find the solution with a constant, and that is known as the general solution. General solution is the solution with the constant intact. If you find the value of the constant, then it would be a particular solution. So here we have to find the general solution. dr by dt equals to constant b by r to the power 5. So when we do cross multiplication, it would be r to the power 5 dr equals to b dt. We integrate both sides. So therefore r to the power 6 by 6 equals to bt plus c. We can keep it in this format or we can simplify further. First of all, the value of b. We can put the value of b here. B is k divided by 4 is a 16 by 3 pi squared. That's going to be a bit complicated. This is going to be k divided by 16 by 3 pi squared. That is the value of b. So it's going to be this t plus the constant c. Now we can further simplify by multiplying both sides with 6. R to the power 6 equals to this would be 6. This would be 3k by 16 pi squared t plus c. And if you write the value of r, so that would be 6 into this is 18. 6 3 is 18. So 18 by 16 pi squared, this would be k and this would be t plus 6c, and the power would be 1 by 6 because of this, because of the power over here.